Hello and welcome to another Guardians of Wilt-Shire video. You are here with your host Dewi, and this is my hobby vlog number 11, I think it is, and it's the rise of the Easterlings. So I have been busy recording some ruin tutorial this week, so I haven't actually got much hobby like vlog stuff done. So I'm going to do a whole tutorial on how I've built the ruins so far. So I've spent a lot of time preparing those 6. And it's Friday night now, and I've just had a bit of time to crack on with some Easterlings. So what I've done is I've given after they're all sprayed red, I've given the horses themselves 2 coats of Rhinox hide, 2 or 3 coats, so the red's completely masked. And I took inspiration from someone on the Facebook group, I can't remember who, but who suggested Gehenna's Gold and Seraphin's Sepia as an Easterling colour, and I really like it. I know I haven't done the red yet, or like the cloaks or anything, but it's coming out quite a nice colour. So it's quite a bronzy look to it at the moment. The thought is to let's not knock them all over. Let's come on. There we are. The thought is to possibly dry brush them with Liberated Gold. Just give them an extra little bit of gold, but it's also got like quite a really bright sheen to it, kind of like a silvery edge. So that might be something that I will do next. But yeah, I've got Easterlings to work on. The aim is to get about a 500-point army painted up. I've got a list that I want to do. I'm using the War Priest, Amder, and Dragonite, which is the 3 on the end. So I just built up 6 cataphracts, including the banner and the drummer, because I need 4 of them for the back reps, but I just thought I'd get started on them all. So I think I'm going to do all the gold and everything first, because it will be dry brushing, like with the Dol Amroth, and then I'll move on to all the cloaks and cloth and everything like that. So you join me back, and I've finished my cataphract horses. I like how the corn red with Agrax Earthshade has come out, so I'm not going to really highlight it at all, because I think it gives quite a nice contrast to the horse itself. There's still some Agrax drying on the saddle. So I'll run you just a quick run through of how I've done these. It was the horses are just Rhinox hide with a bit of wash over. The hooves are just a bad black. The gold, or the armour, is Gehenna's Gold with Seraphin's Sepia and then a Liberated Gold dry brush. The cloth is corn red with Agrax Earthshade. I might give it another little highlight. I probably will, just with a bit of corn red, just to pick out the frills. The reins are Mornfang brown with Agrax Earthshade on top, and the eyes are Pallid Witch flesh. The saddles are the old Sharadon granite, but I've got some Storm Vermin fur, which is the updated colour coming in. Just so I've got the updated one. So yeah, that's all I've done, and that had a wash as well, which I think it gives them this nice kind of dark look with the really bright armour. So I'm probably just going to highlight up corn red on the frills now, but that's about it. And they're all finished, and now just onto the riders. So now that the cataphracts, the horses are complete, I'm moving on to the heroes and the warriors. So as you can see, I've already used Gehenna Gold, exactly the same as the cataphract. It's going to be a lot of the same procedure. Gehenna's Gold and then Seraphim's Sepia on all of them, and it's got kind of a bronzy gold look to it at the moment, and it's going to be highlighted up to a similar colour to that. So that's all I'm going to do. I'll talk you through individual paint schemes on the heroes, because there's going to be a bit of Eshin Grey and a bit of Abaddon Black, instead of just corn red and the Sharadon Granite. but apart from that, it is much the same as the horses. So as you can see, I've started the Easterling War Priest, and I've done the corn red on Amda. Oh, if I swap these over, Amda and the Dragon Knight and the War Priest, and I've just started using Eshin Grey. And I've had to do a couple of coats because of the red undercoat, but it's coming out quite good at the moment. I think I'm going to dull them down in various depths with various washes of non-oil or agrax, or maybe a bit of both, to get it a lot darker. The corn red's got to have a wash anyway. So yeah, this is it at the moment. Bit of focus. It's the War Priest. I really like this miniature. Striking pose, very domineering on the battlefield. So yeah, it's just a bit of an Eshin Grey. Oh, bit of a spin. I'm gonna use the Charlin Granite or Storm Vermin Fur, as it now is, for the boots on all of my Easterlings, and use varying amounts of Eshin Grey with various washes over the top to get the desired effect for the darker colours. So after a quick tidy up, I'm just trying to figure out which sand to use as the ones I ordered arrived. On my ruins, if it would focus, there we are. So I've got 3 types of sand I ordered from Serious Play. They're a eBay shop. I got some yellow sand, some kind of pseudo gravelly sand, and some just kind of rocky sand. And then this is the GW sand that I used on all my Don Amroth bases, and probably using on most of my bases, to be honest. At the moment I'm leaning towards this because it's smaller, but again I'm going to wait for it to dry overnight and then paint it and see how it's coming and do all the effects on it. Immediately I think this is too coarse. This is nice and quite fine, but I'm quite aiming towards this for the rubble. Again, this I think is slightly too big for what I want. I'll probably have sprinklings of this one, but mainly this one for the general coverage of the base. So it looks like I might need to order some more. So you join me with my 3 characters done. I'm going to just quickly run through the colours again for each material. The armour was done in Kahana's Gold with Seraphim Sepia Wash and a Liberator Gold dry brush. You've got the red cloth in Corn Red, Agrax Earthshade, Corn Red, and then Tuskor Fur, and then Crimson, Carasburg Crimson, just to give it a little bit of a more ready shine. Then the greys are Eshin Grey with a Nuln Oil and Eshin Grey again, and sometimes there was a second coat of Nuln Oil on them. I can especially remember Amdor's belt and the War Priest cloak. The horses are Rhinox hide with Agrax Earthshade. The silver is simply Ironbreaker Nuln Oiled with Storm Host Silver dry brush. And the standard silver is just Stormbreaker. They're like the stirrups and stuff. The boots are Storm Vermin Fur with a Nuln Oil and Agrax Earthshade wash. So that's them all done. It's just onto the warriors and the Cataphracts. So to just round off this week's hobby vlog, I have completed some sand bases with the fine sand. I have Steel Legion drabbed them, and Agrax Earthshade washed them, and I'm probably going to do an XV88 dry brush on them, just to give them a bit more variance. And then these guys are going to be mounted on them. So these are the first 6 of my Easterling army that are complete. The aim is to get a 500 point list done for a bat rep soonish. Me and Luke will record on Thursday for a bat rep, so hopefully you'll get one next week. Excuse me. So I've just got to finish off some Cataphracts and some warriors. So if you like these videos, please comment, like, share and subscribe. We've got a lot going on over the next sort of kind of couple of months. We've got a lot planned. We're going to be launching a Facebook page, which I think I might do like a conversion week. So every day try and do a different conversion, and whether it be a simple banner conversion or something a bit different like a hero mount on a horse, or just trying to sculpt a cloak or something like that. Just something a little bit varied. So if you enjoy these videos, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.